Today's episode is brought to you by Modern Grower. Modern Grower is your source for time and labor-saving farm tools, such as the Paper Pot Transplanter, Quick Click Seeder, and the Jang Direct Seeder. Turn laborsome tasks into free time with tools by Modern Grower.
So basically everything that I do is direct seeded and I do see that, but again, the challenges exist around our season. We could have an early season, we could have a late season. I'll give you the example. Like this year, I probably could have planted stuff April 12th and got away with it. Something like peas that can handle a frost,
Yeah.
even, at a certain size. But then, like 2016, for example, I remember it was like April 28th. It was minus 30 out. The snow was blowing. There's 3 feet, like we had no snow melt yet. So we could have a season like that next spring. And now already I have all these plans to start a month early. But if the weather isn't there, I still can't start, right? I
Yeah.
still need that ground to thaw before I can throw even throwing a silage tarp to maybe help get the ground warming up sooner or something like that, or low tunnels, throw them out a week, get the soil warm, throw the seed in, throw the tunnel back up, that kind of thing. You're still kind of waiting for the right day. You don't want to, because I could go in April 1st because the weather's good, but 2 weeks later we get 2 feet of snow and minus 30 and it's all done anyways. So
Yeah.
it's really a challenge. You almost have to be in tune with what the weather's doing. But back to, like you say, having starts, you could have them in a greenhouse and just ready to go out, but you almost got to have succession plantings that if they get too big where they're running out of steam and you're waiting for the snow to melt to shove them in the ground,
Mhm.
that you have another one ready to go. And then there comes waste in cost too, right? So
Yeah.
it's a very challenging thing. I think for me though, there's room to look at double cropping a lot more. The example this year, I tried planting carrots on July 27th, and I forget when I harvested them. It was about September 20th or something like that. And they were basically baby carrots, but man, they were the best carrots I pulled out of my garden as far as flavor and taste and all that. So, and they literally disappeared in one day. So
Like sales wise, like at the open
at the
market?
market, yeah,
Yeah.
actually, this year, again, back to like I pushed the dates. People would be like, "You're crazy! You're planting in April." I planted green beans April 22nd, and most home gardeners won't plant till probably the 20th of May. So I'm a month ahead of people in this country or in this area. And I took a chance. May 5th, my beans were out of the ground. We got a frost. It took out about 40% of the plants, but there were still 60% there. I left them. That bed still produced, I think, 80 pounds for me, one harvest. So
Wow.
it's
As opposed to the 100 that you were sort of anticipating
exactly,
that you would get, yeah. So even though
exactly.
you lost 40% of your plants, you still you really only had a 20% loss overall as
True.
far as yield.
But I also increase my seeding rate when I'm planting that
Mhm.
early because I understand the risk that I could have poor germination because of cold soils. I could have risk of frost and lose some make it, some don't. All these variables, right? So I understand that from, working with farmers in the ag industry and going to college, all that, right? That when you're pushing the boundaries like that, a little something as simple as a little bit extra seed might help protect you or minimize the risk a little bit. And for me, it did, right? I had beans to the market, green beans and carrots to the market for 2 weeks before anybody else delivered anything. My second week of deliveries to the market, I had gross revenue of over $2,800, which absolutely blows my mind. And nobody else was yet delivering anything to the market.
Wow.
So, yeah,
Impressive,
it's
man.
pretty it was pretty wild, but it coulda went backwards on me too. It could have had a hard frost May 10th and lost it all and been replanting. So there
Yeah,
is that.
we don't have to gamble on, sports and who's gonna win the next election and whatever. We're doing it every single day. We're out there gambling with everything.
Today's episode is brought to you by Modern Grower, a proud retailer of the Sumi Soaker system. The Sumi Soaker system is an irrigation game changer. It offers multiple advantages for market gardeners. Even gentle watering without dry spots common with wobblers. The system is lightweight and portable, so you can use it with quick rotation crops. It's low maintenance with no parts to break or clog. It's versatile. You can use it for direct seeding, transplants, and cover crops. And it's very cost effective compared to overhead options. And maybe one of its best and most unique features is it can put down water in a rectangular pattern, which is very different than rotating sprinklers that leave circular patterns, often with dry corners and overwatered centers. If you want to learn more about the Sumi Soaker system, use the link below or visit us at shop.moderngrower.co.